Nelson Mandela gave up 67 years of his life in the fight for freedom and equality. Although South Africa has come a long way since apartheid, there are still many complex challenges that grip our land. Poverty, lack of quality education, resources and poor infrastructure are eating away at the very soul of our beautiful nation. HIV/AIDS is one of our biggest social issues, with a national prevalence around 11%. In order to tackle the problems of our country, one of the strongest principles Mr. Nelson Mandela encouraged amongst people was dialogue, listening and speaking to others, and getting others to do the same. Today, his legacy continues through the work of the Nelson Mandela Foundation, promoting his vision and values through memory and dialogue.
Dialogue, main objective is to get people to gather and talk about issues that are relevant to them.
The Dialogue program promotes and facilitates dialogue around critical social issues within communities and between communities, business, policymakers, and the media. Since 2007, the community conversations have been providing opportunities for the community to create concrete plans to tackle the epidemic with local stakeholders, focusing on HIV prevention.
It's taking the messages that we'd like people to take and own, but to have those messages discussed in a dialogue format.
The overall goal of community conversations is the creation of interactive spaces in order to generate a response to HIV/AIDS, integrating individual and collective concerns, values and beliefs, address individual and collective attitudes and behaviors embedded in social systems and structures. Issues such as poverty, teenage pregnancy, alcohol abuse, abuse of women and children, crime and substance abuse continue to be the main focus of the conversation. Situated 50 kilometers north of Pretoria, Soshanguve is a bustling urban township where community conversations have been taking place since 2008.
Which one of them ki transactional sex? Which has been a concern in generally, especially by young
community Soshanguve like banaba banyan. Ba ithuta dilo tse bad since ba le ba banyane ke bolela ke le one of them because like re ithuta bjala, smoking and other things.
Yet another community where conversations take place is the village of Kakala in Giyani, Limpopo, a community dependent on agriculture and farming.
La nga ko ile ka Kakala ndawu leyi nga ka yona I ndawu leyi ku hanyiwaka ku kha ku vulavuriwa ririmi ra Xichangana ra Xitsonga, so I vanhu lava rhandzaka ku rima, I vanhu va ku rhandza ndhavuko, culture. Mintlhontlho leyi va ka kona eGiyani Kakhala tanihiloko ri vanhu lava hanyaka hi ndhavuko, minkarhi yo tala kuma ku a swi va oloveli ku lavakulu va hlangana na lavatsongo va vulavurisana hi timhaka ta HIV na AIDS.
Swo fana leswiwani a swi olovi ku ri kumeka karhi va twanana na vatswari loko hi ringeta ku va kombisa vatswari va swi teka onge ti swilo leswiwani ko va mindzukano kahle kahle eminkarhini yo tala ku ri.
Even though each community's story may be slightly different, the impact of HIV/AIDS remains the same.
Ha ke tswa mo hanka ka bona bacha ba more involved in terms of community conversations. Ba tloela ntho ya hore ba be involved in terms of the drugs, the imba, teenage pregnancy, HIV, because uthola ngwana o 15 years but osale HIV positive.
Izinto engimisela ukuthi ngizi-achieve ngokwamakhutha it's othisha abayidlali irole ekufanele ngabe bayidlala as an adequate one ukuthi izingane zazi ukuthi yini ebalekile kakhulukazi babe abazali instead of being teachers, but they need to play that role of being parents even in schools.
But what they would say, you don't understand this. But no, but understand, okay, intelligent. Until this level. And they can talk to us freely. They can also share their problems because they know that now we are intelligent enough and grown enough.
And what this process does is to emphasize the fact that there are certain issues that you can actually come up with solutions for yourself.
Loko va vabya va swi kota ku ya swibedhlele a tliliniki se swi komba ku ri la tikweni swi ta famba kahle hi ku ntwanano wu kona.
Ngishintshe kakhulu starting from ama-belief wami and then how we do things nge-culture yethu.
Local facilitators selected by their communities have been given in-depth training by the foundation in the community capacity enhancement methodology used in the community conversations. This approach assumes that communities are empowered with the wisdom to change the direction of HIV/AIDS and encourages them to take action. Through dialogue, the community conversations enables communities to find their own solutions to the pandemic. Coupled with the memory program, communities are inspired through an integrated information resource on the life and times of Nelson Mandela that facilitates global access to the public, scholars, and fellow memory institutions. With people from different communities across South Africa engaging in dialogue, the community conversations are stimulating discussions, getting people talking, increasing understanding, and changing people's lives. As Mr. Mandela said, it is in your hands to make a difference.